My writing process is a slapdash, haphazard thing. There is no process to it whatsoever, really, other than actually writing. Most of it happens in bed, in pyjamas. It's quite organic, which is a fancy way of saying it's a shoddy mess. I start with a concept, and so in this case, it was a girl singing, taken to a castle, forced to live there, all that glitters isn't gold, and I kind of expand on it from there. I sort of let them do what they want, like the characters. I have a vague idea where they're going to go, but initially I let them run amok through the pages, and then at the end I have a look at what I've got, and if they do anything particularly exciting or clever, then I let them keep it and expand on it, and if they do something stupid, then I cut it. But there isn't really a process that I follow particularly. I started writing because I was very sad. I had just finished university, I'd just broken up with my boyfriend, I had just lost my job in the theatre I'd been working in for 4 years part-time, and I sort of didn't really have anything. All of my friends had gone back off to their homes and were moving on with their lives, and I had nothing at all. I was living with my nan, helping take care of her because she was very poorly at the time, and I didn't have anything to look forward to. Eventually I got hold of a laptop, an old laptop a friend gave me, and I started to write terrible, terrible stories that no one will ever see or read, mostly because I've deleted them permanently. And it kind of went from there. And then the last Harry Potter book came out, and I read that, and I'd been looking forward to it for so long, lifelong fan of Harry Potter. Harry Potter is the best. And I read the book, and I realised how stupid I was being sad about my life when this 17-year-old kid had gone out and beat the Dark Lord. And then I realised that that hadn't actually happened at all, it was a book. And then I started to take my writing a lot more seriously, and I wrote another story, a middle grade story actually, which is like heavily Arthurian in concept. But my agent, the lady Claire, who's now my agent, was like, "This is great, you can write, but I can't sell this. It's nothing new or fancy. Can you do something else?" And I was like, yeah, actually, I just finished this. And the thing I just finished was The Sin Eater's Daughter. And I've been writing a chapter or two a day over the space of 2 weeks. And I told her I'd got it. She was like, "Can I see it?" And I was like, "It's not really been edited." And she was like, "Oh, I'll have a look anyway." And she had a look, and then she asked me to come and see her. And then we did lots of editing on it, and then she became my agent, and now I'm here. The first time I got to hold a copy of the book, I nearly threw up on it, because that's my go-to tactic when I'm excited or scared or angry or any kind of extreme emotion. I have a massive adrenaline spike, and if I don't immediately do something with it, then I get a little vomity. And so the first time I got to hold it, I didn't have the opportunity to run amok because I was with my editor in a cafe, so I kind of gagged a little bit for a while, and then I was fine.